Captain, before we step onto this streets and crowds island, tell me, what does city make you think of when it means a large important town, the people and life of an urban place, and the central urban area reached from smaller surrounding places? Meaning 1. A large and important town. Used for a big place with many buildings, roads, people and services. Example: they arrived in the city just before sunset after a long trip by sea. Common use: big city, busy city, modern city. City ahead. Meaning 2. The people, life, or activity of an urban place. Used when city refers not only to the place itself, but also to its public life, energy, and people as a whole. Example: the whole city came out to celebrate the festival by the water. Common use: the city celebrates, city life, city spirit. City joy. Meaning 3. The central urban area, especially compared with smaller nearby places. Used when people talk about going into the main urban centre from a village, suburb, or quieter area nearby. Example: they took the early boat into the city for the market and returned at night. Common use: go into the city, city centre, near the city. To the city. City is a noun with a few closely related uses. Most commonly, it means a large and important town. It can also describe the people, energy, and public life of that urban place. In everyday use, it may also mean the central urban area that people travel to from quieter nearby places. Step forward with bright eyes, Captain. Carry city for the large place filled with streets and buildings, for the shared life and spirit of the people within it, and for the busy central area that draws travellers inward as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this certainty and clear answer island, tell me, what does definitely make you think of when it means certainly, a strong yes or agreement, and clearly or noticeably? Meaning 1. Certainly, without doubt. Used when something is sure, clear, or not doubtful. Example: the path by the lighthouse was definitely safer after the storm. Common use: definitely true, definitely safe, definitely not. Definitely safe. Meaning 2. Used to say yes strongly or show strong agreement. Used when someone gives a clear, enthusiastic and confident answer. Example: when the crew asked if they should continue, she said they definitely should. Common use: definitely yes, definitely agree, definitely do. Definitely yes. Meaning 3. Clearly or noticeably. Used when a difference, change or quality is easy to notice. Example: the repaired boat was definitely faster than before. Common use: definitely better, definitely different, definitely faster. definitely faster. Definitely is an adverb that adds certainty and strength. It can mean certainly or without doubt. It can also be used as a strong positive answer, like a clear yes. In everyday speech, it may also mean clearly or noticeably when a change or difference is easy to see. Move with certainty, Captain. Carry definitely for the truth that has no doubt, for the strong answer that says yes with confidence, and for the clear change that everyone can notice as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this touch and connection island, tell me, what does contact make you think of when it means communication with someone, physical touch between things, and a person you know who can help you? Meaning 1. Communication with someone. Used when people speak, write, call, or message each other. Example. The crew kept contact with the harbour during the journey. Common use. Keep in contact, make contact, contact someone. Contact harbour. Meaning 2. Physical touch between two things. Used when two people, objects, or surfaces touch each other. Example. The rope lost contact with the dock as the boat moved away. Common use. Physical contact, eye contact, direct contact. No contact. Meaning 3. A person you know who can help you. Used for someone in your network who can give information, support, or access. Example. Vela had a useful contact at the island repair shop. Common use. Business contact, useful contact, emergency contact. Useful contact. Contact can be a noun or a verb. As a noun, it can mean communication, physical touch, or a helpful person you know. As a verb, it means to communicate with someone. Stay connected with care, Captain. Carry contact for the message that reaches another person, for the touch between two things, and for the helpful person who can open the next door as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this tension and opposition island, tell me, what does conflict make you think of when it means a serious disagreement, a situation of fighting or war, and a clash between different needs, ideas, or feelings? Meaning 1. A serious disagreement or argument. Used when people or groups strongly disagree with each other. Example. A conflict began when the two crews wanted the same space at the dock. Common use. Avoid conflict. Cause conflict. Resolve conflict. Dock conflict. Meaning 2. A situation of fighting or war. Used when there is open fighting between countries, groups, or armed sides. Example. The island families left the coast because of the conflict nearby. Common use. Armed conflict. Conflict zone. Human conflict. Armed conflict. Meaning 3. A clash between different duties, ideas, interests, or feelings, used when two things do not fit together well, or when a person feels pulled in different directions. Example: she felt a conflict between helping her friends and following the rules. Common use: inner conflict, conflict of interest, conflict between two ideas. Inner conflict. Conflict is a noun that often describes opposition or tension. It can mean a serious disagreement between people or groups. It can also refer to open fighting, especially in a military or political situation. In another common use, it describes a clash between ideas, interests, duties, or feelings. Read every point of tension with care, Captain. Carry conflict for the disagreement that needs calm resolution, for the dangerous struggle that brings open fighting, and for the inner or practical clash that pulls people in different directions as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this city and citizen island, tell me, what does civic make you think of when it means connected with a city, connected with citizens and public life, and showing responsibility toward the community? Meaning 1. Connected with a city or town. Used when something belongs to, serves or represents a city or town. Example: the civic centre stood near the harbour where people gathered for meetings. Common use: civic centre, civic building, civic space. Civic centre. Meaning 2. Connected with citizens and public life. Used for activities, duties, rights, or institutions related to people as members of a society. Example: the students learned about civic rights during the island school lesson. Common use: civic rights, civic duty, civic education. Civic rights. Meaning 3. Showing responsibility toward the community. Used when people act helpfully, respectfully, and responsibly for the good of others. Example: helping clean the shore was a civic act that supported everyone in the town. Common use: civic responsibility, civic action, civic spirit. Civic action. Civic is an adjective connected to cities, citizens, and public responsibility. It can describe places or buildings related to a city. It can also describe rights, duties, and education connected with citizens and public life. In another use, it points to responsible action for the good of the community. Step into public life with care, Captain. Carry civic for the places that serve the city, for the rights and duties of citizens, and for the responsible actions that help the whole community grow stronger as we sail to the next island.